When was the last time you did an honest audit of the health of your friendships? It might be the reason you feel a very specific type of loneliness I call the loneliness of unexamined relationships. I'm Carl Martin, a leadership coach to some of the top organizations in the world, and this is my series, The Lonely Leader, where we look into 4 types of leadership loneliness and how you can fight them in the 4 key leadership spaces. Most of us happen into our relationships haphazardly. If you think back to your early life, you might still think of someone you met at 12 years old as your best friend, and maybe you also haven't talked to that person in 10 years. You may be fortunate enough to have a partner and even some children at home. You might work with colleagues you see every day but barely know at any meaningful level. You may have joined a run club or a church or a reading group, all in an effort to meet people. But when was the last time you looked deeply into the relationships you already have? Leaders I talk to get so preoccupied with their own feelings of disconnection that they often fail to see the gold in the people right in front of them. If you're always hung up on waiting for the perfect people to arrive, firstly, you'll be waiting forever. And secondly, you'll fail to be intentional with the ones you already have. What if the secret to your loneliness problem isn't that you have no one around you, it's that you haven't invested into the people you do have around you right now? I examine my relationships, not just the quantity, but the quality of those relationships every evening as the last question in my fire practice, the leadership space for cultivating curious. Each night I ask, what do I want to take with me into tomorrow? What do I want to leave behind in today? And what do I need to get right in my relationships right now? The beautiful thing about curiosity as an antidote for loneliness is that it doesn't require you to completely change your life and find a bunch of new people to solve your loneliness issue. All you need to do is look deeper into the relationships you already have. Ask how you can invest in the people already around you. Take an interest in your colleagues beyond the projects you're working on. Call that best friend you haven't seen since childhood and have a proper catch-up. Email an old mentor. Plan a date night with your spouse and recognize that this person you've known forever is as interesting as your curious questions will allow them to be. Uninteresting questions get uninteresting answers. You might find the antidote to your loneliness in getting things right with the people you already know. I've written an article on Substack about how you can craft a leadership cadence to fight loneliness. The link is in the description.